Hello, today we're reading the book called The Dunderheads Behind Bars by Paul Fleshman. When school ended, I thought we were done with our teacher, Mrs. Breakbone, forever. I thought summer would be boring. I thought I'd never see the inside of a jail cell. Wrong, wrong again, and very wrong. Maybe the other Dunderheads shouldn't call me Einstein. It all began exactly on July 12th on page A8. I went over to Hollywood to tell her the news. She's a 5-star movie nut. Summer gave her the time to catch up on her filing. Ashley Throphart? Here? Oh my god, I just left my 900th comment on her blog. We're like practically, people who've never met. She tried to mute me. It didn't work. We ran downtown with Spider to sign out as extras. Half the city seemed to be there. How far to the front line? Asked Hollywood. Spider is a champion climber. He shot up the nearest tall object. Another half-mile. Then the tall object turned. Mannerless monkey, shrieked Miss Breakbone. Get off me this instant. I could have you arrested. Her brother was the chief of police. We moved back a few places in line. We finally made it to the front and got hired for park scene. The hurricane scene was a problem for Miss Breakbone. We found Ashley Throphart's trailer, but could never get near her. A few days later, I noticed some more news in the paper. I went to Spider's to see if he heard about it. I wasn't the only visitor. Thanks for the tip, I heard Chief Breakbone say. Our old teacher grinned. Where's the evidence, I demanded. The kid's a climber, said Chief Breakbone. I don't need more proof, or some kid telling me how to do my job. Especially this meddling mushbrain, said Miss Breakbone. I called a meeting of the Dunderheads. Spider's crazy about ropes, not jewelry. Breakbone just wants to get back at us. I thought she toured with Women's Wrestling League in the summer. We have to find the real thief, I said. We visited Spider the next day. He had a 20-pound weight on one leg to keep him from climbing out of jail. Don't worry, I said. We'll get you out. How's the food? Awful, he said. And I heard my cellmate's in for cannibalism. So could you hurry? I thought. I measured. But I couldn't find a plan that worked. Then I remembered Google Eyes was on vacation. I hoped her parents wouldn't mind if we used their empty house. In the morning, I dropped by Clip's place. Got an express order for you. 590 feet of 3-strand by Thursday? It's that or Spider somebody's dinner on Friday. I'll try, he said. That afternoon, Pencil got to work on the flyer. Wheels added auto pedal to his bike that week. He made sure the word got out. Junkyard combed his favorite alley. Spitball had been teaching his dog tricks that summer. I switched him to beef jerky instead of wads of paper. Thursday morning, I text everybody. Today, at 5. Google Eye lives 7 houses down from me. Nails unlocked the back door with his right index finger. We found her parents' bedroom upstairs. Spitball got to work. Junkyard had brought the jewelry box he found. Clips attached paper clips to it. Then we unrolled the strand all the way to my bedroom. Everyone slept over. The bell woke us up at 2:20. I grabbed my phone and called the police. The cab burglar just struck. I gave them the address. We ran down the block. Junkyard studied the ground around the pine tree. We're too late. No problem, I said. Switch to plan B. Then Chief Breakbone pulled up. Freeze! We got a call on burglary in progress, he said. I had a feeling you half-pint hooligans were involved. He didn't care that we're the ones who called. It took 2 cars to take us all to jail. They confiscated pencils, clipped nails, and put us all in together. Luckily, Spider's cellmate was gone. In the morning, we were taken to a judge. Surely you youngsters can't be mixed up in this, he said. Actually, I replied, we are, but in a good way. I explained about the flyers, the paper clips, and the jewelry box we sent out as bait. Fine work, said the judge. Too bad he escaped. We knew that might happen, I said, so I had Spitball rub beef jerky on the room's floor. It'd been on the soles of the thief's shoes. All we need to do is let Spitball's dog track him. The dog led the police from Google Eye's house all the way across town. Finally, he stopped at one of the film crew's trailers, which is how we caught the real thief, the climbing, crawling, leaping stuntman who'd been trying to win the love of Ashley Throbheart with stolen jewelry. What was the best part? A reporter asked us 2 days later. The judge telling Chief Breakbone that he could use a kid's help, the mayor's proclamation of thanks, the private meeting with Ashley Throbheart. I thought it was over. For me, it was watching Spider walk out of jail. The end. Hope you enjoyed the book.